You just seen the most progress I've made in that level, and had I have not had a brain fart there, I would have jumped over Bowser instead of trying to see what happened is I got hit, and I'm like, oh, here's my chance to damage boost through him, you know, and I tried to, but I wasted my damage boost because I bounced off of him, and then
Because he's a bully.
yeah, and when I bounced off of him, that caused me to get hit by the little flame that was out. No pun intended to my kids, but the little flame down at the bottom. Had I have jumped over him, we may have may have very well made the last room. You know, I know I mean, that was close. Oh my goodness.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
Every time I make progress, my heart just beats. It beats hard. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
We talk about tough guys in wrestling. You know, we've brought up Harley Race and everything.
Yeah, Harley Race.
Bruiser Brody.
Right.
Pat Patterson.
Pat Patterson. Lars. No, not Lars. Gene Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to give you a reason why Big Bubba Rogers was one of the toughest guys to ever lace a pair of boots.
Okay.
Hey, JR.
They took a taxi to the arena one night, and he gets out the taxi and he goes to reach in and get his bag. And when he does, the cab driver pulls the door closed without realizing it. When he does,
Oh, on his hand.
right, he catches his fingers in the door.
Yeah.
And Bubba Rogers is like, excuse me, the door, excuse me. And finally, the cab driver notices and goes, oh, I'm so sorry. He opens the door and Bubba Rogers pulls his hand out, sticks it in his pocket, reaches down, grabs his bag, walks into the arena. And after he gets in the arena, that's when he finally shows the pain. And when asked why, he didn't scream out when, his hand got caught in the door. He goes, the fans were watching. He knew the fans were there, and he kept that pain in check until he was, away from the fans.
Yes,
he was
Captain.
still taking that business. Now, I don't know
Keep a
about
straight
y'all.
face sometimes.
Right. I don't know about y'all, but if my hand is closed inside of a door,
It hurts.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can keep that in check and not say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain, did you see the progress, brother? I see that you're in here now. You say you can't wait for redemption on Boss 3. Okay.
Bowser Room. Man.
We also talked about Bubba Rogers, being big boss man. So they were doing some promos and stuff, and they just happened to be down in Georgia. And since he was a real life correctional officer before wrestling, he still had a lot of friends down at the prison.
Yeah.
And his friends let him in. He actually legitimately went into the prison and recorded his promos inside of a real prison.
Oh, wow.
It really added that air of authenticity to his character.
He's one of the greatest ever.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Truly. One of the greatest ever. It makes me do cartwheels around my house. Just how much I love the big boss man.
He would-
He's perfect.
Also, really fun thing about him is, his gimmick, he was true to life. And when he was coming to, be the bodyguard for Jim Cornette and everything, his prison training really helped because, as we talked about, Jim Cornette would get rushed by the fans.
Yeah.
And his prison training, he actually told Jim Cornette that, he's like, look, I'm used to keeping people, cornered, for their own safety and everything.
Steve, thank you for the like.
Keeping them contained. And Jim Cornette's like, well, you just keep containing all of them, then. I ain't got no problem with that. And, that really came in handy, when they'd get crowd rushed and, fans are ready to riot and kill everybody, and Midnight Express is about to die in the middle of the ring. Big Bubba Rogers, he had that training, and it helped, especially in that era of wrestling. And, the fact that he was a real prison guard, I think that's one of the reasons he was so successful is because he had that to draw on for his gimmick.
Yeah, I did. I think that this game got it wrong in terms of uniformity. Either make Bowser easy to pass through or bounce off each game type. I agree, and with what he's saying, If you could pass through them in Mario 3, you should be able to pass through them in Mario World. Is what Captain's saying. Hey, Cadet, thanks so much for the like.
It was such a good plan that you had.
Yes, Steve, I did.
Although, like, I totally feel your pain about the outcome, I still say that experience is gonna make this GG that much more epic.
Yeah.
I'm glad that happened because you had that thing where Bowser like puffed out his chest and physically pushed you back.
He did.
Yeah, he's physically. So next time you're gonna be like, nah, forget that.
Yeah.
Next time you're gonna.
I just beat Ludwig again like nothing. He hit me once, but I just beat him like nothing. Whatever.
Man, see, this is that magic. This is that gauntlet mentality that you got.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm all in right now. I'm all in. Yeah. Oh, I just took the hit. But it's okay. I'm small going against Bowser. I'm back in the Bowser room.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
let's
just
go.
Like that.
Just like that, back. I'm small, but it's okay. Little Toadette's the best Toadette.
Team don't need it.
Team don't need it. From both sides.
Y'all gonna say that one day, and Sal's gonna be them fooled you.
I made it. I made it to the last room.
Okay. Gold room hype.
Oh my goodness. I'm to the goal room.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say GG because you got this.
Just hold up, everybody. I'm trying to. Oh my goodness. We have seen the goal, guys. Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and get your GG free type in the chat down below.
GG! I got it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I got it! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
GG.
Oh my goodness! I got it!
That's that realness, right?
First time! Oh, first time in the room, I got it!
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh my gosh! Oh, Steve, the lucky charm. You get all the G's, brother. Oh my gosh! Thank you, everybody. Oh my gosh! I'm just so. Oh my gosh! I can't believe this. Thomas says I can't throw.
You conquered. You got the GG.
Oh my goodness! Yes, unhacked, no gimmicks, nothing. Oh my gosh!
Exactly.
Thank you, Rob.
This is what a true player looks
Thank you,
like.
man.
You know?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, now it's time for Captain OP to go take the world record. But oh my gosh, I'm just so happy.
You know, take note.
Gosh, I'm so happy.
This is how it's done. Cause look, you've been grinding, right?
Yes, bro.
That work, and then you got it.
Yes.
You got it. That's the beauty of life, right?
Yes,
there.
and just
you wanted it, and you got it.
And just so y'all know, the campfire's not over. We're gonna keep doing campfire. This is. Thank you for the notify, Brian. Oh my gosh.
In fact, next week we'll be back with Super Duper Orange Soda.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. It don't matter. We'll grind it for a year. I don't care. We'll do it. Thank you, Merch, for the GG. I appreciate y'all all being here. I'm dead tired too, guys.